everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Season 2, Episode 1, with me, Sid. We are in... can't find myself, lost myself. I need to get out, hang on. Come on, get me back. No, it's not going to let me. We're in 118.5. I have a number of mods installed for this playthrough, so ACS Reborn, advanced backpack construction system, anvil metal recovery, better ruins, better traders, blacksmith's gloves, carry on, cellar door, some common stuff, crafting tables, Doff and Don again, dried peat, fancy sky. There's a GUI mod for setting the thing up, which we'll be using in a moment. Hanging oil lamps, hood clock, medieval map. I don't like, so I'm getting rid of that. I've been playing around, had a look at that. I was interested in that just to see what the actual ore distributions look like, and it was actually quite interesting, although very difficult to do anything. Anyway, natural night gives a more nightly blue theme rather than red. Pie on shelf, player corpse, no bears. I have decided this playthrough, bears are no bueno. If we decide later on that bears could be bueno, then we could go with the reduced bears mod, which reduces the spawn chance by about 50%, which may or may not be enough, but there's a good thing. Manicore Scarecrow, stone railings, teleportation network, the dungeon, which brings a dungeon to the game, so it gives us some mid to late game fun, hopefully. Use planks in pit kiln, visible terra preta, particles, visually glowing arrows and spears so we don't lose them as easily. That's all part of the standard stuff. World config GUI, I'm not sure whether that's one or not. Anyway, that's where we are. We are going to create a new world. Dark Village Story. That's as good a name as any. We're going for standard. We're going to customize. We are going to have a titanium gaming media. Warm or temperate? I mean, the advantage to warm is our winters should be milder. Temperate, warm, temperate, warm, temperate. I'm going to go temperate. Respawn radius 50 bucks. We're going to have it doesn't really matter. I'm not going caving anywhere. We'll go with 5 days before monsters appear just to keep it things. Death punishment doesn't matter because I've got a grave mod. Seasons are enabled. Infinite things. Layer 9. True winters. Block gravities fine. Creatures hostile. Creature strength normal. I'm going to up my hit points to 20 just because I'm from a Minecraft background and 20 hit points seems more normal to me than natural, and that is the excluded from the extra health points gained from the nutrition system. So, there we go. Hunger rate normal, walk speed normal, spoilage normal. Tool durability I am putting at 300%. I'm not going as high as 400, which I think is what I did on the last one. I think 300 is probably adequate. I'm not such a big fan of remaking tools every 5 seconds that I want to have low durability tools. Mining speed's fine. I'm going to up the Propic radius just because I never really got on with it, so we'll need that one. Temporal storms, every normal. Temporal stability is off. Temporal rifts are off. I want an infinite. Temporal gear allows you to set a spawn point. You can configure how often it can be used for respawning at the set point. Infinite. I don't think I'll die infinite number of times. Touch wood. That's fine. Climate distribution realistic. Everything else should be. Oh. Copper deposits uncommon. Tin deposits rare. So we'll just up everything by 1 so it's a little bit easier to get those starting ores in theory. And apply. And create. And here we go. Season 2. Some people, have got far too much time on their hands when you look at some of these screenshots with the chisels and bit stuff. I suppose I can't say anything. I am one of those people normally. So we'll see how we go with this season. But that was a whistle whistle stop tour of the mods I've got, and let's see what we get. And hopefully this time around will be oh, I know what I didn't do. It's alright, I need to okay, that's all nice. Skin colour is I'll go with a slightly darker bluey thing. Eye colour is always under purples. Underwear is breeches, medium, not really worried. Definitely not bald. Short and spiky hair colour. Yeah, I always go with the top knot. But I don't know why. Just like me top knot. For a moustache, beard, I don't want there. Let's have a, not a full box. Short box? No. Chin patch? Yeah, that's kind will do. And hair colour is dark purple. Confirm skin, and I intend to turn classes off, so I will do that. Let me just fix that and I'll be back in a second. Alright, and that is fixed. I have also given myself a temporal gear, just the one, because I'm not a fan. Oh wow, this is pretty. It's already pretty. I'm not a fan of having my respawn set behind RNG. I like to be able to. I want flint. I like to be able to set myself a spawn once I found where I want to live, and I don't want to have to do that. Come on, one of you be flint, please. No. I need flint and grass. Well, sticks actually, but like that'll do for starters. That's a start. Sticks is a start, but flint would be nope. Useful. There's a fishy down there. Look, lots of fishies. Let's have a look at myself anyway. And while we're at it, let's Alt F12. Let's get a nice starting screenshot. There we go. So yeah, anyway, I'm procrastinating as per, and loose flint, 1. 2 actually. That's a knife, right? Oh, you're kidding me! They've nobbled the double knife recipe. Glad I set the durability so high. Well, so high, 3 times higher. So that has got 390 durability, which is pretty good. Right, let's harvest. We need to be getting on, finding ourselves some. Well, there is food just there, of course, but I did notice those mushrooms, so those are definitely going in my pack. Now, if I remember my crafting recipe correctly, unless of course it's changed, which is always a possibility, I think I've got 3 of those, which will become that. Right, now we can sleep. Okay, good. Get myself a little bit more kindling. And I need more flint too. I wonder whether I'm going to find more in or around the... Oh, I should also start getting those, because I'm going to want those for some inventory space, aren't I? Wow, it's a very small island that I'm on, but there's plenty of space to move and learn, grow and flourish. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really. Well, to be honest, I can cook these, can't I? But I don't think this is going to be my home anytime soon, so we don't need to worry about the regrowth of these things. Yeah, I think giving myself that little bit longer durability out of a tool, because let's be honest, I don't want to be using flint tools when I've got metal tools. Hello. That way madness lies, especially when you consider that you know, they're so much slower, and so that's, to me, is the obvious reason why you would not want ever to use flint tools over anything else when you can make something better. This is things. So it's really for me, keeps the flow going a little bit faster, and the usual bits and pieces. I'm going to grab myself a little bit more of this stuff, because if I remember rightly, the hand basket just requires 610, so I could make myself, well, I can make myself a hand basket already, and that can go there, and then we can just continue onwards, getting as much of this as we can reasonably pull together. But let's just get ourselves off to a nice flying start so we can get some food overnight. We've got somewhere to survive, and we've got a reasonably sound starting inventory size, which is not going to be great because obviously it's just hand baskets, but better than a kick in the face, especially when that's the only piece of flint I've bloody well found. So I definitely need to find some more flint before nightfall. If I press Shift and O, I can turn on my temporal storm indicator, although unless this is going to be the most nasty, vicious game I've ever had, then that shouldn't be a problem anytime soon. Yep, and we can at least then cook the cattails once I've got a little bit of wood, but I'm going to need some more flint for that. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've got 3 baskets, not quite got enough for one more. I will grab that in a moment. We are going to head over here because I see more mushrooms, which should be edible by the looks of them. Now again, I mean, the interesting thing with mushrooms, is they typically warn you if they're going to try and kill you. I just want that one last hand basket. You know, so dangerous mushrooms tend to be brightly coloured. It's like nature actually came up with a solution for this. I need 10, don't I? Yes, 10. I don't really need. I think I've probably got enough of the hoofers, but yeah, you know, it's almost like it was thought out by a sane ecosystem. I'm not going to say a sane deity because, you know, agnostic, but there was definitely a good how are we doing? One more and I've got my last basket. In fact, I'm not even going to take the thing. Right, that should at least start me off with something of an inventory. Not much of an inventory, but something of an inventory. Now, one of the things I am looking forward to is some of the ruins that are in... Oh, hello, another one. Okay, we'll take it. Wow, I am definitely going to be sorted for mushies for a while. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to finding some of the ruins, because with the additional ruins, there's potentially much larger ruins available. And yeah, that's what I needed. Right, let's get an axe to start off with, because wood would be handy to cook cattails. And I suppose at a pinch it will also do as a thing. I'm just trying to see what's going on around us. And there's... Wow. Is that an Earth-like planet? It looks a bit Earth-like. Doesn't look like a moon. That's no moon. Right, let's try to stay on track here. Must remember, and as soon as I find some more flints, I'm going to make a couple of spears. If I could find some more sticks, that would be nice as well. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. That's 3 loose flints. I could really do... I did actually almost install a primitive tools mod, which gave you the option of creating flint, or all the flint tools. Yeah, well, not all the flint, but many of the flint tools. Certainly a flint pick, which, you know, it kind of made sense in my head, but I resisted it just because it possibly made things a little bit too easy on the start. What is... Sorry, I'm just... Oops, hello. Cracked peridotite. Peridotite, I think, actually, not periodite. But, anyway, I'm going to need more loose flint. I could do with a few sticks, and I know you can get them from certain leaves. Just got to find them. Or on the floor would do as well. Yeah, none of that is ore or anything, is it? There's one. Am I now 3? Pardon me. And then I think, what time is it? Oh man, tickly throat. I think I need to think about where I'm going to spend the night. I probably should stop moving around quite so much, because I'm just going to walk into a pack of wolves or something if I'm not careful. Those fish would make nice food as well. That is... I don't think that's a ruin, that's just towers or something, isn't it? Let's go over to there. I've not seen much in the way of berry bushes or anything either. Either that or I'm completely missing them. Little foxy. Love this transition into the forests. The dirt just become... What did I just say? God damn it, I tempted fate, didn't I? Whose gravestone is it? Oh, there is. Oh, hello. Now, wow. Just hang on a second. What did I get there? A rusted... whatever that is. A... Prince tunic. Okay. Prince breeches. Prince boots. And a prince waistband. Wow, people are going to think I'm a prince. Oh, I'm a prince fur. Where does that go? Okay. No, I don't want to... Right, come here. Wow. I feel a little bit rotten for grave robbing, but only a little bit. I mean, I'm dressed well now anyway. So what I could do with doing is trying to find somewhere with a tree so I can chop a tree down. Am I getting closer to that? I feel like I am. Let's head back this way, shall we? And go to those trees. Those trees look much more friendly. Whoa. Not today. Give me some timber. This is probably going to take a while, unfortunately. And I am going to have to eat something before long because pick up as much of that as I can. Right. Where to call home? I mean, this... I mean, this not... I'm not home by the way. I mean, home. Temporary home, you know. Okay, that'll do me for food. Time for the dirt cave of doom. I also... That has no... I mean, I could repair it, but it's... and compared to... Why am I wearing... Did I not get a print code? Apparently I didn't. Okay. Okay, we're off. Bye-bye. We'll find another hill to dig a hole in. Oh, man, that did not hang around, did it? I need a hidey place somewhere that I can just dig into. Are they baby sheeps? They look like, well, there might be female sheeps, I suppose. Right, ewes, that's the word I was looking for. Right, we don't want to be anywhere near that badness, do we? See, the problem is if I go and dig in like this, I might hit stone. But I might not, and I can always do that. Yeah, see, that's where you hit the problem. I've got a stone block there which I can't break, because I don't have a tool to break a stone block yet, and I'm probably not going to have a tool to break a stone block for a while. I suppose. I mean, yeah, you need tier 2 copper to break that one. Okay, right. So I'm just trying to remember how. Oh, fire starters, don't you? You can tell it's wild. Let me have a look at a fire starter. There we go. 2 sticks and a piece of grass. That's what we need. See, it all comes flooding back. And then we're going to pop that down like so. No. We're going to... Nah, haha, yes, of course. Get up. You won't believe it's only a week since I played this, although it's not really a week since I had to sit there and remember how to make firewood, okay? And I'm sticking to that. I love the fact that firewood is now wood specific as well. That is more like it. And then we can come in here and let's just do 18 of them. And we'll stick a little bit more, well, stick a lot more firewood in actually. And then we can just look at the world as it gets darker about us. Now, while we're doing that, I also have a bit of time, so let's go and shovel, no, hoe, no, spear, yes. Say yes to spears. Spears are your friend. Well, at least they are mine. I kind of go with spears in many games, and you know, it's one of the least popular weapons in 7 Days to Die, for example, by a lot of players or YouTubers, and yet I think as a starting weapon it's great. Maybe not something you want to spec into immediately, but you know, worth it if you are particularly worried about, you know, getting killed. So, like for example, you know, we don't need you. So, how are you doing? There's a couple of those, so we have got that. It's got 2.9 days, and yeah, but it doesn't have. It's not perishable. Okay, let's not do all of them. Let's keep those as fresh items, shall we? Right, so it's 8:21. This is one hell of a pretty skyline, or skybox. Almost wish I could go out and have a good look, but there's wolf. There's definitely wolf out there. No death loss yet, though. Right, so we'll have a handful of those. They give 100 saturation. Let's have a look at our character. We are... Oh, our health points is already up a little bit because of things. That's fine. Rainfall is common. Temperature's 13. It is May, so just spring. And yeah, the only other thing we need to do is quickly pop down this so we can sleep the night away, but that only lets us sleep for 7 hours. It's 8 at the moment, so that would take us to 3 in the morning. I'd prefer it to be a little bit later, and I prefer that to be there as well. So I'm going to also, well, I suppose there's no point to throwing it because I'll just pick it up at the moment, won't I? It's like the bones, you know, I'm going to get rid of those in a mo as well. But let's just have a quick look at the map, see what we can see from where are we. So we spawned there. If anything, the problem, one of the problems with this map is it reveals way too much, but there's some interesting terrain structure. I mean, look at that. That looks, I don't know, like some kind of desert perhaps. That definitely is a desert. Not seeing any obvious or major structures on the map there. Doesn't mean there aren't any, I'm just not seeing them. That looks interesting. I don't know what that is though. Where is that relative to me? Directly north, and it's almost, well, it's weird, whatever it is. And then there's some kind of bridge or ruin there by the looks of it. That looks like a trader, so maybe we want to kind of go there, up this way. I think the wolf is over, well, I'm guessing the wolf is over here, but I'm really not certain. That could be famous last words. And there's a bit of a something over there. Really not seeing much else though in terms of things. So I think going north in the morning. Yeah, let me sleep the night away and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, day 2 in the Big Brother house. No, day 2 in the Big Brother house was never this dangerous. Except for that one where they had, what's her name, from Wales. I like to blink, I do. Anybody from of a certain, over a certain age, or sorry, under a certain age, or over a certain age, or from a country that is not this one. Oh, Olvaline. I can't remember. I always get, what is Olv? What can you use that for? Smelts into green glass. Is that what you use to make a greenhouse? Sorry, obvious joke. Oh well, it was a map. We should definitely go olivine. It's a nice green colour, but that's not going to show up. Let's do that and save. Yeah, okay, that doesn't show up too badly. Still, elusive copper would be. Well, okay, I wish I'd not gone for quite such a high-pitched voice now. There's a lot of it in there. That's basically green quartz, isn't it? Right. Continue heading northwards. It is, to me, fascinating how the just a simple change of dynamic has been day 1, day 2, not particularly well equipped, definitely completely unarmored, just changes the whole dynamic of the game. Back to you know, 70 odd episodes ago on series 1 or season 1. Take your pick. And you were quite literally, especially when I didn't know the game at all, it was a completely new game to me. It was definitely interesting, I think is a fair way to describe it. I'm not sure. Oh, it was actually a ruin. Oh, wow. That is a huge ruin. I could see them in the distance and they looked interesting from a distance. Oh, clay. Map. Fire clay. That in a red, I suppose. Now I know that some of the ruins are massive because the Better Ruins mod really does add in some stuff, but Spiggy and a thingy. Yeah, I mean, this is huge. Now what I don't have any concept of is how dangerous this is. I mean, normally ruins in, and it's I must admit openly that I did get excited at the prospect of oh yeah, grab me these. I saw more Lucy Flints. Yeah, I did get excited at the prospect of having a giant ruin near the spawn that I could rebuild. I don't think this is it. Although it is potentially a huge source of building resources. And there's definitely, I heard the wolf, I heard him. He's out there. I mean, I'm not seeing... There's something at the top of that pillar there. I don't know how you... Oh, I suppose that pillar up. Or maybe not. Maybe there is a route up there. Loose flint. It appears to be... Wow. That, you see, is interesting. But, let's have a look. Let's get a little bit of height on the world. And just see what this has got to bring to the table. This is cobblestone. So we can definitely... fix that. Can't see what that is. Ruined brazier, ruined table. Don't know whether it drops anything. It drops a ruined table. And what you can do with it is probably nothing. Inactive locust nest. Book. Dirty linen trousers. idea. Galena. Quartz. I don't like that inlet active locust nest, I'll be honest. I don't know whether that's inactive because it's we've turned off the spawning side of things or not. Let me that can go there. I'll have that. I'm not sure how useful that is, but I suspect if I'd have found this later in the game, I would be probably facing locusts now. Wood rubble, ruined tables. Really not a lot else going up here, but it's an really good ruins. I'll give it that much. Let's have a look at this law book then, for starters. J. The Dark Heat. As I explored the ancient structure, I stumbled upon a strange stone that split open. It was unlike anything. Spent the night, the darkness cracked in. I noticed something peculiar that was emitting as it darker it got, the hotter it became. It was as if the stone was generating its own light. Okay, there's a story behind this. What are you? Picked something from the ground, pulled a string, tinkering, and made a necklace that he... That's not an inactive locust. Okay, that just changed quite a lot. We don't want to be here. Not with our current level of technology anyway. And I don't want to be climbing up anywhere else, because that is definitely a I think that's a locust, or it's not friendly. Let's just go with it's not friendly. Why do I need to complicate it? It wants to kill me. Okay, I'm going to kind of tour the base of the structure, but I get the impression that this is not somewhere that I want to be investigating at this early juncture in the game. I think we need to up our game somewhat significantly, because but it's a very interesting ruin. I'm very pleased it's here. What are you? Iron piece. Oh. Oh, hello. This needs to be marked on the map for definite. I don't think I can do anything with it right now, and that has dropped down, so we don't want to be anywhere over here. Let's go and see this merchant guy. Let's just quickly... No, it's not Minecraft. Meteoric iron in black. Save. There we go. I'll probably never see that again, but I'll remember. I'll not forget that. That was a good, old, interesting day one find. Add to journal. What was it? Okay, close. But do I need? I don't know whether I need it or not. This is so difficult. The quartz I'm going to get rid. That is something else entirely. It probably has a sale value, but no. Gib. Throw. Don't want gib. Getting distracted, and I'm going to need, what time are we at? It's 11:32 already, so yeah. Oh, interesting. This is the Better Traders mod, so they actually have different models. You've got a look, you've got a little tent. Oh, that's nice, and a little cart, and you just wake up. I think so. Finding and trading what I can. Got anything to trade? Why gears? So more of you know anything interesting there? Got something big for you 2 days, which might be. I can give up. So bring me a tin bronze axe and I'll tell you where it is. Fine, trust me. Oh, interesting. So you are buying absolutely nothing I have, and you are selling right now pretty much absolutely nothing I want. Okay, right, let's have a look at the map again. We're here. There is that structure to the south. Or do I continue up this way? I mean, I don't know whether I want to do island living again. That might be a little bit too much. Don't think that's going to be anything. I'm going to head that way. I may regret it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I can. Plus, I could really do with finding some kind of forage out here. And I really need to keep my ears peeled now. But definitely going to be doing the vintage story walk for this bit, because I don't like this. This is about the worst terrain for me, because you've got absolutely no eyes on anything, and I always feel like I'm just about to step on the tail of, no, you're going to tempt fate again. Oh, it's a submarine. No, I don't know what it is. It's not a submarine though. It's a ruin of some description. Oh, hello. That feels better. This feels like a road. Just an old section of road. Don't know why it's raised up like that. Ancient wood fence. I'm really not bothered about an ancient wood fence. Again, these are probably going to be handy if I ever want to come out and harvest them for this, because it's a bit of a pain to make. It's not a massive pain to make, but it's a bit of a pain. Right, what else have we got? There's a little bit more food over here. I'm wondering whether just to drop these books. I mean, you can display, you can store them on shelves. You can, let's have a look at you. What? Display cases or the ground. Store it's just a thing. It doesn't, to me, have any great significance at this stage. I think survival is probably more important. Now that is also, that would be useful later, but I think we'll have opportunities to find stuff. Ancient pillar. Oh, hello. These are pretty. Sorry, distracted easily, I know. Oh, vessel. What are you? More quartz chunks. But it's nice to know that this stuff's in the area, and there is more bony soil, which we can sift later. More fire clay. Okay, map. Space here. Get some fire clay on again. Knowing where stuff is half the battle, especially early doors. Okay, I need to let's have a look at the map a bit more again. I'm very tempted to have a look at this terrain down here, just because I don't know what it is more than anything. An inquiring minds want to know. If I encounter something I'd rather not encounter, then so be it. But I definitely don't want to set up home in the area we spawned in, so let's just explore a little bit. I don't think I want to set up home there either, because it's probably going to be pretty ugly. Really not finding much in the way, even though I upped the spawn rate. I'm not finding a huge amount of resource. This is pretty, with the grass and the red-topped grass. Whoever named that species didn't have a great deal of imagination, did they? I mean, this might be... Oh, there we go. This is peat. Again, we'll mark it. Peat? Is that you, Pete? Peat. Peat. Yeah, we'll put Peat over there, one of those on. That'll do me. I'm going to say that doesn't look natural, but that's that terrain, isn't it, that we're heading into. We will have a few more of those, because it would be foolish not to. When life gives you berries, you take the berries. Oh, well, it looks like different berries perhaps over there as well. Yeah, that's blackberries. Okay, and that is growing rye. Don't think there's much point in grabbing that right now. But I will have. That looks like a gravestone down there. Sorry. That is. I've become a casual grave robber, haven't I? This is. Flax seeds. Well, we'll take your sticks. Jailer tunic. Okay, I'm definitely coming out of this with the thing. Don't need rot, don't really need bones. So I've got a prince tunic, and now I've got a jailer tunic. But now I've also not got any bloody inventory space. I really do need to try and find somewhere to call home. I suspect that is going to be easier said than done, because I am a picky bugger. Love these big rocks. Now, the last time I saw one of these deserts, and there's, what is it, that mature rye, so there's food there. There's definitely food to harvest in and around this, whatever this biome is. I don't think it's nice enough to want to live in, and it's definitely cavey, so yeah, I suspect we wouldn't be, let me just put those there for a second, we wouldn't be neighbourless, shall we say, once the monsters start spawning. In 3 days now, well, give or take. Closer 3 than 4. And clearly the spawners of the monsters don't take a great deal of notice of what's going on about them. Very pretty terrain generation though, again. but then again it was before in the last version, so let's just see where we go. But finding a home is probably the most important thing to start off with. Seeing, I mean, last time I saw one of these, there was coal everywhere. We're not seeing that in this. Another grave. Copper deposit. Hey, 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 right. No, map. Copper. Right. We need enough copper. Man, I am so... Let's convert all of that to firewood, because I genuinely think we can... He says getting a big old pile of more. I've got nothing to cook at the moment, so I'm just going to throw that little bit of firewood. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So that gives me 7. Now I need 20 to make 1 copper ingot. And here, just because, you know, I don't have enough junk in my life, there's another grave with a Temptress Valley velvet shirt. Wow. And a shepherd's tunic, which that condition is terrible, so I'm going to throw you away. The condition on that is good, however. Paper. Sticks. Survivor mask. Hang on a second. Dimitri's notes, okay, we'll throw you away. We'll throw you away. I think that is actually a shirt, which is... not really me, is it? The Temptress tunic. It's the coat that... It's heavily tattered, it's not in good condition, but it's still a little bit of extra warmth, isn't it? Oh, it's like the sun's going down on us. So we definitely need to find... I should really have picked up a little bit more dirt, shouldn't I? Doesn't matter, gravel will do. Let's have... Oh, gravel's got gravity though. Oh, damn it, I can't dig into this stuff. Gravel and sand is a gravity block. Probably need to... How do I want to play this? Do I go back and get me dirt blocks and just make myself a hut? Well, it's always a possibility, isn't it? In the absence of anything else. Hang on. Didn't I mark copper on the map? Here. I thought I had. There's a ruin over that way as well. I can see it. So I haven't got enough. Okay, I need to map here. Copper. Bang, bang, save. So we kept, yeah, that one stayed at least. So we'll come back and dig that up at a later date when we have the means of technology to dig copper. But right now I need to go and find myself a hole to hide in, which is probably nearest is about there, I think. Still keeping my eyes open for anything useful. There, that's a nice little spot that I can dig a hole into the cliffside. A lot of flint by the looks of it as well. Let's try this. Damn you. Damn. Oh, damn it. That's not a cricket. How dare you? How very, very dare you. Come on, let's find me just somewhere deep enough to make a small hole for me to live in. I'm not asking for much out of life. Oh, apparently I am. Oh, come on. Okay, right, we're doing this then. I've got plenty of food actually, so I don't need to worry about doing those right now. Right, so where are we? We are well clothed. We are well fed. It's, well, really reasonably well fed and well provisioned as best we can be. So what we need to do now, I think, is, let's have a look. We're here. I don't know whether that looks like a trader. Actually, I should mark that trader. Trader in white. Save. Is that white? Looks a bit pink to me. That ruin is a road, so I suppose we could stick a mark on that just to say we've checked that out. A ruin is a road, and you can be white. Oh, it wasn't white, it was pink. There you go. That explains why it looked a bit pink. So we are here. I think there's a ruin there. A ruin. There might even be something there. So you've got those, I think, to look at. Don't know what they are. If they're not, they might not be ruins. Who knows? Until you get there, you can't really tell. There's a little ruin down there. Another little ruin. Where am I again? I'm here. And I think there might be some stuff over this way. We still need to find a place to call home. And I haven't done that yet. Not sure how long I've been recording, so I'll check and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, yeah, been going for about an hour or just over, so not a bad start in terms of, you know, we've got clothing. We actually came out of this with some good condition princess stuff. The commoner coat is in poor condition, but I don't think I have a shepherd's tunic and dirty linen trousers. I mean, I'm very tempted, to be honest. They max warmth of 2, max warmth of 2, max warmth 2, max warmth 2, max warmth 2. I mean, I'm going to guess that would sell reasonably if it was in good condition. But of course it's not, it's heavily worn. So I think the inventory slots might be more useful. I have got myself a little bit of this going now, so that's all good. And well, Till next time, I will see you soon. Bye for now.